It's tough, like, because we're so close. We're doing a lot of good things, but we're just not, finishing, getting the win. And it's like, on the outside, it's frustrating. I get it. It's frustrating here. Like, we work our ass off every day to try to go out there and be our best. And I feel like, we're on our way. And, even though it's hard right now, it seems like, the world's closing down. It's like, we have a lot of positive things to take from it.
What was the difference in that first two halves? They scored 24, they scored in the second half. Did you see something?
I feel like just overall, defensively, we played, better altogether. Like, we just took a deep breath and just, like, let's take it one play at a time. And, like, that's what we try to emphasize. And not overthinking, not overdoing, just going out there and executing one play at a time. That's really all you can do. You can't make one good play. It's not the end of the world. It can't lead to boom, 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 another couple big plays. It's got to be like, all right, whatever, and just bounce back. And, like, we're on our way. And that's the tough part because we all work so damn hard and we're trying to get it right. And, just got to stay positive in times like this.
You talked about the execution. It just comes down to a few plays here and there, doesn't it?
Yeah, they made, it comes down to one play at the end. We've been there 3 times this year, so it's tough. But we got great guys in this locker room, great leaders, and we just got to keep pushing.
Is that kind of, as a leader, that's your message to them, that you have to get now?
Absolutely. You're going to either sink or swim. Like, there's no option. We're going into week 4 now. There's a lot of football left. Last year we lost, 5 out of 6 in the middle of the year. Like, if we would have quit, nobody would have talked about that year. All they remember is, us going to the playoffs. Like, that's ultimately, like, that's what we play for. We want to play. But right now, it's get a win. It comes down to getting a win. That's all we're trying to do. And it's tough, but, like I said, we got great guys, great coaches, great players. So we just got to keep, moving forward.
It can be very frustrating. I feel like a lot of times, whether it's football or whether it's life, sometimes results don't always indicate, what kind of growth is being made in the process, what kind of lessons are being learned. So results aren't going our way right now, but it doesn't mean that we, go about the process any differently. We still show up to work. We still try to do the best that we can, and you bounce back. It's adversity. It's not new to me. It's not new to guys in this locker room. So we just got to find a way to work through it and just stack good days on top of each other.
Is that kind of one of your messages you were getting?
Yeah, absolutely. There's no way that we could look back on this part of the season and laugh at it. If there's anything that's going to give us character as a team, these few weeks is something that's going to do that. And I'm excited to see how we respond.
Is it more frustrating or encouraging that it's like 1 inch, here or there that you can fix? Like, obviously those are missed opportunities, but is that encouraging that, like, hey, just clean that up, or is it frustrating, like, looking back at it?
It's a little bit of both. I try to look at everything from like a balanced perspective, looking at things that you can control and you can do better and addressing those, and at the same time looking at the heart of guys in the locker room and guys that aren't going to quit. So you take the good and the bad, and I feel like you got to look at everything like that, and you got to keep working. You got to figure these things out, and I believe that we will.
They're down there at the goal line. You popped it up. That was where you talked about that play there.
That's fundamentals, man. You got to look the ball in. You got to secure the catch first and foremost. I didn't do that. I tried to turn up and make it to the goal line, and you can't do that, especially key moments in a game like that. We talk about, so we preach fundamentals all the time, and that was a fundamental error by me. But I don't hold myself to a standard of perfection. I'm going to mess up sometimes, but I know that I'm going to bounce back. I know one day I can't find me, one play can't find me. So I'm just going to show up and get to see everything I got.
You were just on the hit, like, a couple plays before that. Did that have anything to do with it? Like, you saw the guy come in, or?
Not. Like I said, it was just like, poor fundamentals. I'm taking my eyes away from the ball before it got there. And, in his own coverage down there on the goal line, they play. They got guys that are talking to the ball, Kevin Byers everywhere. So you make a mistake like that, they're going to capitalize on it. That's what happened.
You might have had a touchdown, too, with that one-handed grab there that you almost got, that incomplete pass.
Yeah. You were wide open. Yeah, just execution. You got to make it happen. It happened. Appreciate it.
At this point, would you classify it as more frustration or anger at the outcome that you've had the last 3 weeks?
Frustrated and angry. Expect more. And I mean, it's not easy to win in this league, so we know that, and nobody's naive to the fact that it's not. Nobody's just going to lay down and just give you a victory. But at the end of the day, we expect more, and we'll do it better as we move forward.
Is that kind of the message as a leader? I mean, because now you as a leader almost agrees that they'll listen to messages from the leadership group. What is the message at this point?
Stay the course. Keep grinding and doing what we're doing, and we just need to tweak a few things. I mean, they made a couple more better plays than us today, and I mean, that's 3 games that came down to the wire, and we just got to find a better way to start and learn how to finish out some of these games. So we got to get back to the drawing board, take a look at the film, and then see exactly what it was. But that's basically the overall message. We got to have better starts, come out, can't be flat early, and then put ourselves in a better position to kind of keep our foot on the gas as we go. We have to build up a lead early. And if not, we got to come back in situations like this where it's not ideal, but still got a chance. Still got to find a way to win this game.
Davante, last week, Coach talked about execution and so forth. Just a fine line, isn't there, between getting it done and not getting it done?
100%. I mean, it's we had a couple shots at it, some big plays today, and then it's just a small thing where there's a receiver not coming down with it. I have my foot on the line on the sideline. Or if it's a little small piece up front, or it's always a fine line, like you said. So you just got to make sure you do everything you can to execute in the moment.
What do you do to kind of avoid the snowball effect, where you guys got to start getting frustrated now, 0-3, that you can bounce this thing back?
Frustration is okay. It's not the end of the world to be frustrated. I mean, I don't think anybody in here should be happy and content with losing. I mean, especially when you have the type of men we have in this locker room. And like I said from the very beginning, just because we're good on paper doesn't mean we're going to be great as a team. We're still working toward that, and it's still early, but we got to start establishing who we are as a team. And so like I said, frustration is okay as long as you do something about it.
When you talk about being like an inch away, looking at a couple different plays throughout the last couple weeks, is that more frustrating, or is that more encouraging that it's so close to being positive?
I mean, you can look at it however you want to. At the end of the day, the plays aren't being made. That's the most important part. I mean, it's obviously it's almost a little bit of frustration that stems from the lack of execution that's right there. Because it's like if it's right there, we should be figuring it out more often than not. So it's irritating, but I mean it's something that we control, and we got to do a better job.
What happened on the touchdown catch? How'd that play go? What did you see on it?
Talking about mine?
Yeah.
They doubled it as they did 95% of the game, and I had to find a way to get open and split them basically, and Darren threw a great ball over the top of his head, and I tried to make a play.
When you talk when they're doubling you that much, is that you just kind of take that on and say, hey, other people make plays, or what? I guess what's the approach that?
Hell no. I've been getting played like this for a while now, and the operation is to figure it out and still be productive at the end of the day. So it's not easy, because anytime, and it's also not easy to say I'm just going to stick with this guy even though they're putting multiple people on him. The idea is that other guys will step up, which they did. I just think it was just a little too late for some of it, and we didn't have quite enough of it. But the opportunities that I do get, I got to come down with, and then guys like Mac having a game like that, that's what we need out of him. We just got to have it more consistent across the board with everything.
That was the last thing I was going to ask about, just Maxx development. Like, what have you been seeing?
Well, from when I first saw him, it's not even the last couple of weeks. From when I first saw him, obviously he wasn't used as a high volume receiver earlier on. But I think the most catches he ever had in the season was like 16 or something like that. But that's what I expect from Mac after seeing him and getting to know him as a player. And he can make those type of plays consistently. So we're going to need that from him if this is how he can play.